the basic macrame knots. Before we start our discussion, I wanted to know, what is your idea about macrame knots? Or have you ever encountered this lesson before? Describe it in one word. Thank you for your response. And we will talk about the 5 macrame knots. And for the discussants, we have Miss Creslin Geronimo, Miss Sunshine Lou Escueta, and Miss Andrea Fabricante.
Let's talk about macrame, a craft that's been cherished for centuries. It's a fascinating method that uses different types of knots to create textiles and decorations. One of the great things about macrame is that it's an easy and affordable way to add some personality to your home decor. The variety of knots you can use is particularly endless, allowing you to create both beautiful and functional pieces. Typically, you'll see macrame tied on a wooden frame or even hung from the ceiling. What's really cool is that you don't need any special tools, just your hands. This makes it perfect for making all sorts of items like plant hangers, clothing, wall hangings, dream catchers, jewelry, and even things like curtains, tablecloths, coasters, tassels, keychains, bookmarks, and belts. Once you've got the basic knots down, you can look up for more complicated ones or even come up with your own. What do you think? Have you tried macrame before, or is it something you'd like to get into?
The lark's head knot. This is one of the most basic knots in macrame. In fact, almost every beautiful piece of finished macrame you see starts with this knot. The lark's head knot is used to attach your cording to your ring, dowel, or handle when starting a macrame project. The lark's head knot is a fundamental and versatile knot used in various applications due to its simplicity and effectiveness. This knot is particularly popular in activities such as macrame, climbing, sailing, and even in everyday situations where a secure attachment is required. This is how you do a lark's head knot. Step 1. Start by folding your piece of macrame cord in half. Step 2. Place the loop under your ring or dowel. Step 3. Fish the ends of the cording through that loop. Step 4. Pull tight. And you finally have your lark's head. That's easily how to make a lark's head knot. Next is a square knot. The square knot, also known as reef knot, is a simple and effective knot used to join two ends of a rope or cord. It's widely used in various applications such as first aid, to secure bandages, boating, camping, and even in daily tasks like tying packages. The square knot is appreciated for its simplicity and reliability when under tension, although it can come undone if not properly secured. This is how to make a square knot. Step 1. Start with 2 lark's head knots. So there should be a total of 4 macrame cords there. Next step, we are going to take the outer left cord and cross it over the 2 middle cords. Next step, take the outer right cord and place it on the top of the left cord and under the 2 middle cords. Next step, loop it through the hole on the left side. Next, pull tight without letting your cords twist. So finally, we have done one side of our square knot. So now, let's do the other side now. So we can still see our 4 cords there. Next step, take the outer right cord and cross it over the 2 middle cords. Next step, take the outer left cord and place it on the top of the left cord and under the 2 middle cords. Next, loop it through the hole on the right side. Last step, pull your cords tight. And then finally, we have completed the full square knot. Next is the half hitch knot. Half hitch knot is a simple and fundamental knot that is often used as a building block for more complex knots. It involves looping the working end of a rope around an object and securing it to the standing part. The half hitch is commonly used in conjunction with other knots to provide additional security or to form other knots like the clove hitch or the half hitches. This is how you do a half hitch knot. Step 1. Start with a lark's head knot. Step 2. Take one cord and make a number 4. Step 3. Loop that cord through the number 4 hole and pull tight. And you finally made a half hitch knot.
Next thing that we have is the double half hitch knot. This knot is the primary knot used in macrame. Most of the macrame patterns in existence use this decorative knot in one form or another. This is a very important decorative knot, so you must know how to tie it, or many patterns won't make sense to you. By tying a series of half hitches with several cords, a raised bar will form. You can construct the bars in any direction and even form elaborate shapes. The double half hitch knot, sometimes called a clove hitch knot, is one of the foundation of macrame creativity. You can use it to build all sort of cool stuff. Think plant hangers, wall hangings, and even some fancy jewelry. This is how you make a half hitch knot. A double half hitch knot is just a half hitch knot repeated a second time. First is to start with the lark's head knot. Second, take one cord and make a number 4. Third step, loop that cord through the 4 hole and pull tight. Fourth step, make another number 4 with the same cord you used before. And last, loop it through the hole of the 4 and pull tight. You could repeat each steps in the directions that you want and you'll have a double half hitch knot. Lastly, spiral knot. It is such a cute little knot, and although it looks like it could be a tricky knot to learn, it is one of the easiest decorative knots to create. Do you believe that the spiral knot can also be referred to as a half hitch knot? Tap yes if you think it is, and no if it is not. Yup, it is literally the first half of a square knot, repeated over and over again, creating a spiral effect with your cords. This historic knot is frequently seen in both modern and vintage macrame patterns, from large hammocks spiral knot to fine is jewelry. A decorative knot that is suitable for many types of macrame projects. When you tie a regular square knot, you alternate the direction the cords move for each half, which keeps it flat. For this design, the cords are moved in the same direction each time, which causes the twisting. Now, it's time to learn the main trick of the spiral rope. You have 4 cords in the bottom of the tie. Put 2 middle cords beside of themselves and 2 side cords away. Next, bring the left cord to right cord and bring it under the right cord. Then, bring the right cord from under 2 middle cords and over the left cord to left. Now, just pull the right and left cord to complete the first tie. And now, you learn the trick. Just repeat this process to make more knots and finish the rope. At the end, you can cut surplus cords to give your rope an arranged look.